Come back again to the course with me, Miss Yeti. So this evening, we're going to cover the English course for something new. And also, we are looking forward to having Mr. Jeff, the native speaker from the United States of America, to be with us today, this evening. So later on, I wish that you can be more active as possible and ask any kind of question. So because this is our first introduction class, so we want it to be a little bit light, but we want it to be as informative as possible. Okay, let me connect to Mr. Jeff for a moment. Okay, I think we need to wait for Mr. Jeff for a little while. I already shared the link, but I don't see he's coming now. Wait a moment. Let me contact him again. Okay, apparently Mr. Jeff is having a bathroom break for a while. Good. Okay, good. Before we start the lesson,
SMPN 254 Jakarta.
Okay.
I live
Where is that?
What?
Where in Jakarta?
Yes.
Where what neighborhood?
Oh, SMPN 254 Jakarta.
okay, which part of Jakarta is it, Aza?
Kenapa, Miss?
Which part of Jakarta? Is it southern part of
Oh.
Jakarta or is it in West Jakarta?
Jakarta Selatan.
Jakarta Selatan.
Jakarta
Yes.
Selatan. It's South Jakarta.
Very nice, Asa.
Okay.
I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Who's going to be the next one? Altaf, are you going to be the next one? I can see you're freezing at the moment. Please, Altaf, the time is yours.
Hello, Mr. Jeff. My name is Altaf Aziz Hibatullah. You can call me Altaf.
Alta. Okay.
I'm 15 years old. Now I'm grade 9.
Okay. Good.
And my hobby is tennis.
Oh, I love tennis. Love tennis. My whole family plays tennis.
Oh,
Yeah. It's wonderful sport you can play for the rest of your life. Very good. Do you play in tournaments?
yes.
It's good.
I play at 18 years old tournament.
18 and unders or 18 and overs?
Yeah. Now I'm 15, but I'm play at 18.
Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Good for you. Good for
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, tennis is fantastic.
And that's all my introduce for you.
Very nice, Alta.
Thank you, Jeff.
Very nice. Thank you.
Okay, good. Thank you, Alta. For your information, most of our students here are athletes, Mr. Jeff.
Oh,
that's-
okay. Okay.
Yeah, so as we have spoken earlier, so that's why
Yes,
we
yes, I remember.
right. So we facilitate this for them to be able to catch up and later on to be able to speak in front of the media on their
Okay.
achievement someday. Finger crossed,
Yes.
finger crossed, right. Next, I'm going to give the floor to Renza. Renza, please turn on your camera and your microphone whenever you are ready.
Hello, Mr. Jeff. My name is Ahrenza Cyril Mahira. You can call me Renza.
Okay, Renza, good.
And I school at SMPN 3 Binjai.
Okay.
And my hobby is playing tennis.
You're a tennis player too. Good. 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 I really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. And it could open a lot of doors. Yeah. Very good for you. How do you like learning English? Do you kamu suka itu belajar bahasa English?
I like it.
Good, good, good. That helps. It helps. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Very nice to meet you, Renza.
So, and also please for your information that our students is not only from Java Island, so they also scatter from all over Indonesia. So some of them come from Sumatra Island, Mr. Jeff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't know the SMP numbers. Yeah,
Yes,
obviously.
okay.
Yeah,
So
so
Renza is from Binjai, from Medan.
oh, from Medan.
Yes.
I have not been to Medan yet. I've been to a lot of places in Sumatra, but not Medan.
Okay. Good. Next, who's gonna be the next one? Echi, you want to be the next one? Please.
Hello, Mr. Jeff. My name is my full name is Resli Kalamarni Kanigoro. You can call me Echi.
Okay, Echi.
I'm 12 years old and my hobby is playing tennis.
Good for you, Echi. Good. Are you a left-hander or a right-hander?
Right-hander.
Right-hander. Good. Good. Where are you?
I live in Depok.
Oh, in Depok. Okay. I know Depok.
Nice to see you, Mr. Jeff.
It was very nice to meet you, Etchi.
Okay, next one. It's going to be the next one. Raj, are you going to take your turn?
Okay, wait.
Yes, please.
Hello. My
Hello.
name is Fatiza Ratsani Tanjung. You can call me Raj or Fatiza.
Okay, Raj. Are you a tennis player too?
No, my hobby is playing badminton. And,
Okay.
and I'm 16 years old. And then I'm 10th grade.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
I'm 16 years old and I'm 10th grade.
You're breaking up. I got 16 years old. Where are you at? Are you in Jakarta or?
I'm at West Java.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. Okay. So how's the badminton coming? Good?
Good.
Good. Do you practice every day?
No, only twice a week.
Once a week?
Twice.
Twice a week?
Yes.
No, practice is good. How long have you been playing badminton?
What?
How long have you been playing badminton?
Since I was kindergarten, maybe.
Oh my goodness. In America, badminton is not a competitive sport. So in university, I thought that I would take badminton for my gym class because it would be fun. But it ended up very good badminton players playing, and they beat me really bad. Wasn't what I expected. Good for you, Raj.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Okay, next turn, please. Raihan, please take your turn.
Hello, Mr. Jeff.
Hello, Rayhan.
My name is Rehan Raditya. You can call me Raihan.
Reza?
Raihan.
Oh, Rayhan. Okay.
I live in Depok.
In Depok also. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. I live in Cibinong. What's your sport?
Badminton.
Badminton also. Good. Good. How many times a week do you play badminton?
Twice a week.
Twice a week. How long have you been playing badminton?
Satu jaman.
Yeah, Rayhan?
1 hour.
1.5 years.
Apa? What?
1.5 years. 1,5 tahun.
Setengah bulan.
Oh, setengah bulan. Baru mulai. Bagus. Bagus. Ya itu harus mulai. It's very nice to meet you, Rayhan.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, next, I'm going to call the next one. We have here, we have Zia. Zia, are you around? Zia is very excited to meet you. She is asking whether our native speaker is a male or female. So voila, this is it. We have Mr. Jeff here, Zia.
Me.
Yes, please, Zia, introduce yourself to Mr. Jeff.
Kamarku lagi berantakan, boleh nggak ngidepi kamera untuk sementara?
All right, it's okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
So she's reluctant to have the camera on because she's having a messy room right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Zia.
Sorry, Mr. Chief. Hello, Mr. Jeff. Introduce me, saya nama Zia Dipanika. Mr. can call me Zia. I'm in 6th grade, then I study at ME Humaira. I'm from Bengkulu and I like to draw.
You like to draw. My
Yes.
daughter likes to draw. She's very artsy. What type of art do you like? What do you like to draw?
Drawing my artist.
Yes. Yes. Very nice.
She said
You
she
like
likes to draw her artist, her favorite artist.
Who's your favorite artist?
Treasure and 17.
Oh, okay. I don't know them, but I'm sure they're fantastic.
Does Mr. also like to draw?
Yes, very much. She likes to draw and she likes to write stories. She likes to draw people. Do you like to draw people or plants or animals?
Animals?
Animals. Good. Good. Good.
Okay, anything else,
Okay.
Zia?
Yes.
Good. So Zia is also live in Bengkulu. It's part of Sumatra, Jeff.
I know Bengkulu.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Yes, I have.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah, Bengkulu.
Yeah. Right. Next, we're going to have who hasn't got the turn yet. So we have Raishat. Raishat, please, the screen is yours.
Yes, miss.
Please introduce yourself to Mr. Jeff, Raishat.
My name is Raishat Pasar Tanjung. I'm 13 years old. I live in Tanah Baru.
Okay. Tanah Baru is Jakarta?
Tanah Baru, Depok.
Depok, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite hobby?
Favorite what?
Hobby. What do you like to do?
I like sport.
Oh, good. What sports?
Badminton.
Okay. How long have you been playing badminton?
Eight years.
Ooh. Very good. How many times a week do you play?
More and less, 4 or 5.
Good. Good, good. Are you playing tournaments?
Yes. Next month, maybe I join tournament.
In Jakarta?
Yeah. In UI, Depok.
Oh, in Depok and UE.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rashad. It was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, thank you, Rasha. Next, I'm going to pass the floor to Dafa. Dafa, are you ready, Dafa? Dafa is not around. Okay, let's go to Atta then. Please, Atta.
Hello, Mr. Jeff.
Hello, Atta.
My name is Kenzi Raskavitanjung. You can call me Atta.
Very nice. Nice to meet you, Atta. What is your favorite hobby?
My hobby is badminton.
Badminton. Yes. Where are you now?
I'm in Depok, Tanah Baru.
Oh, okay.
In-
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. How often do you play badminton?
like 3 or 2 years.
Okay. Good, good, good. Is badminton hard to play?
Yes,
You think an old guy like me can play badminton?
maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like learning English?
Yes, I like it.
Okay, good, good. It's a good language to know. Well, hopefully I can help you. What's the hardest thing so far about learning English?
Like verbing, maybe.
Like what? Excuse me? Is it verbiage?
Yes, like that, maybe.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, we can work on that. We can work on that. All right, Atta. Anything else? It was very nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
Okay, good. Last not least, we have Ray Andika to introduce himself. Please, Ray Andika, can you please introduce yourself to Mr. Jeff? Oh, Andika is not around. Sure. Dafa is not around too. This is the last call. No, Dafa is not around. Okay, good. So in our meeting, we still have 29 minutes left. We're going to cover about, because this is our first introduction, we have our first meeting with Mr. Jeff. So we're going to make it a little bit lighter. We're going to talk about the musical instrument. First of all, let me ask you a question. Any one of you can play any kind of musical instrument here? What kind of musical instrument that you can play? Echi,
I can play guitar and piano.
you can play guitar and piano. What about the others? What about the others? Do you have
I
any?
can play anything.
You can play anything, right?
No.
Good job.
Natural
I like that
musician.
spirit.
No, I can't. With
Oh, you can't.
Can. Ah,
You can't. All right, good. Thank you for your honesty, Azza. Appreciate it. All right. What about the others? I think I noticed some of the students here can play some of the musical instrument. Like Dafa is very good at playing guitar. Raihan, Ranza, Altaf, Rashad, do you have any musical instrument that you can play? Or probably the musical instrument that you wish to play later on? It's okay not to be able to play at the moment, but later on, probably you can work hard and try to be able to play that musical instrument, as long as you have that spirit, all right? Okay, good. So I'm not going to take a little bit longer for that. I'm going to show you my screen because we already, we still have around 26 more minutes. So this is for the musical instrument that we're going to see. All right, so we're going to talk about the musical instrument. What is musical instrument? How do you say it in Indonesia for musical instrument? Anyone?
Instrumen musik.
Yeah, instrumen musik atau alat musik. That's a little bit simpler. You can say alat musik, yeah? Okay, so this is the first one. The first of the musical instrument that we are going to cover. So first one, we have the, what do you call this one?
Gitar.
A guitar. Good. So how do you play the guitar? By this one. So how do you play the guitar?
Dipetik.
Yeah, dipetik, or you can say pluck the guitar. You can pluck the guitar using your fingernails, or you can pluck the guitar using the plectrum or the pick. Is it the correct way how to pronounce it, Mr. Jeff?
well, in English, it's guitar. Guitar. The I or the is silent. Guitar.
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 Okay, guitar. How do you pronounce this one, Mr. Jeff? Is it plucking, plucking, or what?
It's plucking, but it's actually in English, they call it picking.
Kicking.
Picking, like P-I-C-K.
All right, picking, like this one, picking.
Yeah, you can pick it or you can strum it.
Yes, you can plucking the guitar using your fingernails, or you can use the pick. You know, you sometimes you say use pick, the guitar pick.
Yep.
Okay? The small thing, which is it's like the triangle shape, and it's small and it's very thin. So you can use that for plucking. And then there are another way how to play the guitar, which is you can tap the guitar. Right? Tap the guitar. How do you say it in Indonesia? Tap the guitar. So usually you can tap using your fingernails, right? So that's another variation of playing the guitar. Or the last one, you can say strumming. Is it correct pronunciation, Mr. Jeff? Strumming.
Yes, if you're playing a chord, which is using all the strings or some of the strings at the same time, you would strum the guitar.
Good. Okay, so strumming the guitar. Jadi kalau kalian memainkan nada atau kunci, kalau in Indonesia we can say it's digenjreng gitu ya. Strumming adalah digenjreng gitu.
Jreng.
Right. This is the simple way I'm trying to translate it in Indonesia. It's also not the Indonesian word. It's like the homophones one.
Yeah.
So this is the homophones.
A homophone, yeah. Sounds like.
Yeah, it just sounds like. I said it's the genjreng, genjreng, jreng. So that's the homophone for strumming. Okay. So in general, how do you play the guitar? In general, you can just say play the guitar. That's also acceptable. That's very common in general, right? But if you want to be more specific, you can say picking the guitar with the fingernails or with a pick, tapping the guitar or strumming the guitar. Okay, because it depends. If you want to be more specific, you can use such terminologies. Okay, good. All right, I notice here Echi can play the guitar. I think Dafa also is quite master in playing the guitar. Okay, let's go to the next one. So how do you say this one? What type of musical instrument is this? This is the bass, right? Mr. Jeff said bass. Usually we say
bass guitar.
Bass guitar. So when you play the bass guitar, you can say just, I can play bass guitar. Or if you want to be more specific, you can say, I pluck the bass or I tap the bass. Okay, so there are some other way to say. Okay. Have you ever seen the bass guitar? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so can you tell what's the difference between the common guitar and the bass guitar?
The bass guitar have only 4 strings.
Right, so the bass guitar has only 4 strings. What about the common guitar? The acoustic guitar, how many strings does it have?
6.
Okay, so the acoustic guitar, it has 6 strings. All right, good. Thank you, Echi, for the additional information. Now, what do you call this one? Anyone?
Violin.
Violin.
Violin, good. So you pronounce V, it's in between like V and W, so it's a violin. How do you play the violin? How do you play the violin? You pull the bow. How do you say, is that the correct one? How do you say it in American English, Mr. Jeff?
You would call it bowing. You bow a violin. Yeah, bowing a violin or you bow a violin.
Okay, so bowing the violin. Bowing the violin, kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia, we can say menggesek ya. Jadi biolanya digesek. Right? So you can say bowing the violin or pulling the bow. Okay, good. So it also happens for any kind of musical instrument that is using this bow. right? For example, like double bass, we also use this one. This one, we call it as a bow. Okay. This is the same one. You can bow. You can bow the cello. Or in general, you can just say, I can play the cello, or I can bow the cello. Okay, at the moment, I'm bowing the cello. Okay. Next, this is for the next musical instrument. This is very easy. What do you call this one? Okay,
Piano.
so this is the piano. Okay, so for the piano, how do you play the piano? How do you
Press
play
the
it? Yes, you
Very good.
press the key. Okay, so you press the key. So this black and white things, you call it as a key. Even though at the back of the piano, there are some strings as well, just like the guitar. So that's why this piano musical instrument is considered as the string musical instrument. But you don't strum, you don't tap, you don't pluck the piano, but you press the key, okay? So that's the difference between how to play the guitar and how to play the piano. Okay, good. Next, for the flute. Do you have any specific terminology on how do you play the flute? Mr. Jeff?
The flute's a woodwind instrument.
Woodwind. How do you spell
Um,
woodwind? I found only wind
It's
instrument.
wood like caillou.
Oh yeah, woodwind.
Yeah, WOOD.
Yeah.
And then wind like angin, WIND.
Yes, all right, I'm going to write it down.
Blow across the top of the mouthpiece.
So what is the verb that you can use for playing the flute?
Well, playing is a verb.
Okay, play, just play the flute.
Yeah.
Is there any specific terminology on how to play the flute? No?
I don't think so. I think that, yeah, I don't think you would say you blow the flute. Yeah, I think you play the flute.
Play the flute. Okay, good. Because in Indonesia, we have that terminology. We say it meniup. To blow.
You.
Blow.
Okay.
But I don't think it's
you would say that about you would say that about a horn or a trumpet. You would blow
we say usually for the trumpet.
Yeah,
blow the trumpet.
Yeah, I don't remember ever hearing it for the flute.
I don't think so. I don't think the English words for play the flute is blow the flute. It's just play the flute, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as Mr. Jeff has mentioned earlier, so flute is one of the category of the woodwind instruments. Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to touch more on other kind of instrument. So this is the recorder, or in Indonesia we call it as a suling recorder. Then we have the saxophone. Okay, the curved one. And then next one we have the trumpet. And this is the big one. Anyone can tell what is this? It is usually in the marching band. So it's a tuba. Okay. Good. So we have learned the woodwind instrument. Now we also have another category for this. This is, you call it as a percussion. Oh, so
Mhm.
this is percussion. So when you play the drums, you hit the drums. Okay, you hit the drums. Can you name other percussion musical instrument? Anyone? You have bass drum, you have snare drum, snare drum. We usually say it in Indonesia, snare drum or snare drum or bass drum or bass drum. Or you can also have the tambourine. Tambourine can also be considered as a percussion. Okay, good. Let's go to the next one. So when you play the drum, you can say you hit the drums. You hit with the stick, with the drumstick. So you can say, I hit the drums with the drumstick. Or in general, you can just say, I play the drums. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. So this is the keyboard, the smaller version of the piano. You also say the press the key. Okay, that's all. Now, let me ask you a question. Actually, today's grammar, we're going to talk about this one. We're going to talk about the preference. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer this or that? Okay, so which one do you prefer? We already have learned some of the vocabularies for the musical instrument. Now let's go to the grammar. Which one do you prefer, A or B? Let's see how we form the preference. I prefer blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah. Let's see the example. Okay, can you please read this for us? Anyone? Voluntarily. Who wants to read this?
Me.
Yes, please, Echi.
Andy, which do you prefer, orange or grapes?
Okay, orange. Andy, which do you prefer, oranges or grapes? And then the answer is?
I prefer oranges to grapes.
Okay, I prefer oranges to grapes. So this is you compare object to object. I prefer oranges to grapes. If this is plural, this one should be plural as well. If this is singular, this one should be singular as well. Okay. Why? Why do you like oranges? Why you prefer oranges? Because oranges are fresher than grapes. That's one of the example. Now, let's do the drilling. So we compare object to object. Now, who's going to try with the first one? Which one do you prefer? History or math? Who wants to try? Please. Can use I prefer this to this.
I prefer math to history.
Okay, I prefer math to history. Good. Next one. Who wants to try? Which one do you prefer? Anyone, please?
I prefer sunny days to rainy days.
Okay, I prefer sunny days to rainy days. Next. What about the others? Come on, don't be shy.
Altaf.
Yes, please, Alta.
I prefer pizza to hamburger.
Okay, good. Let me ask the question. Let me ask further question. Why do you prefer pizza to hamburger?
Because it's more large.
Okay, because it's larger.
Good.
Okay, good.
Good.
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Jeff? Do you prefer pizza to or hamburger?
I'm a hamburger guy.
Oh, okay, good. Is it the McDonald one?
If you ask my kids, they would probably be pizza.
Oh, okay, good. So different taste, all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all preference.
All right, okay, okay. Good, next. Who wants to try this one? Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer K-pop or rock music? Anyone? Zia, which one do you prefer? K-pop or rock music?
I prefer K-pop to rock
Okay.
music.
Good. Why do you prefer K-pop? Why, Zia?
Because I like the song.
Because you like the handsome guys?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Good.
I think
good.
rock music, they also have handsome guys too, right, Mr. Jeff?
Yes. Well, yes, I'm sure they do. I think it also is. I prefer rock music to K-pop because I'm an old man.
Oh, okay. It does okay, rock music, it doesn't necessarily that is what was that? It's identical with the all or ages thing.
No, but I think K-pop is much more popular now.
Yes, it is. It is. It's now very popular,
Yes.
especially for the young people here. Good. Right. Thank you, Mr. Jeff. Next, who wants to try this one? Do you prefer apples or mangoes? Anyone?
Izzy, I lost
Sorry?
my sound.
Oh, but we still can hear you, Mr. Jeff.
Someone tried to call,
We still can hear you.
and now I don't have any sound.
Let me check. We still can hear you. It's loud and
know
clear.
why.
It's loud and clear, Mr. Jeff. Can you hear us?
There's a volume.
Okay. Can you hear us? All right. Can you hear us?
Hi. Oh, I think maybe my battery's going dead.
Oh, okay, good. Now, what about the others? Do you prefer apples or mangoes?
Apples or mangoes.
Anyone? Aza, do you prefer apples or mangoes?
Mangoes. I prefer mangoes to apples
Okay, why?
because the mangoes it's more delicious than
Okay,
apples.
good. So mangoes are more fresher or delicious than apples. Good, next one. Do you prefer ice cream or soda? Raihan?
Yes,
Do you prefer ice cream or soda?
I prefer ice cream to soda
Okay, good. Why?
because ice cream more delicious.
Because it's sweeter and more delicious. Right, thank you. Next. Do you prefer fried chicken or fried fish? Renza.
I prefer fried chicken to fried fish.
Why?
Because fried chicken is more crunchy than fried fish.
Okay, now next question. Do you prefer McDonald's or KFC?
I prefer McDonald's to KFC
Okay, I prefer McDonald's to KFC. Why?
because there is hamburger.
Because the hamburger is very special. I think so. Right, Mr. Jeff, what do you think?
agree. I agree. I agree. And do you know that in America,
Mhm.
there's no fried chicken at McDonald's?
Yes.
They
So what
don't
do they serve?
hamburgers.
Hamburgers and
Yeah.
fries.
Yeah, and fries. Yeah, no nasi and no fried chicken.
Okay, so by the time you visit the United States of America, so you have to bring your own rice when you enter
Yes.
the McDonald's. Yes, it's true. It happens. It happens to some people who study abroad. So they bring their rice, then they eat what's it? They eat with the rice, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, but
some of the YouTuber.
yeah, most of the restaurants in the United States don't serve rice.
Yes, because they don't serve rice, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they don't serve fried chicken at all?
Not at McDonald's.
Not
Maybe
for
a fried chicken sandwich, but
Mm.
not like paha or breast or
Mhm.
leg or drumstick. No.
Mhm. Okay, good. So you better pay attention on this so that later on you have some tricks when you visit the McDonald's in the States. All right, what about this one? Do you prefer cats or dogs? Anyone? Yes,
I prefer cat.
you prefer cats to dogs, right? Okay, good. Thank you, Raj. Now, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Jogja or Jakarta? Anyone? Yes, anyone, you may have your words on this. Do you prefer Jogja or Jakarta?
I prefer Jakarta to
Why?
Jogja
Why?
because on Jakarta have Jaklingko.
Oh, okay. What can you do with Jaklingko?
I can go with angkot for free.
Okay, good.
That's nice.
All right, thank you, Azza. What about you, Mr. Jeff? Do you prefer Jogja or Jakarta?
It depends. I like Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
but I like Jakarta. Yeah, Georgia is very nice for a vacation.
Yes.
I don't think I'd want to live there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I prefer to live in Jakarta.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Just a bigger city. There's more things for me to do.
Yes, so you
in
can have
Jakarta.
more facility for more public facility, which is
Yeah,
is
for
available.
day-to-day things, but then again, it's always fun to go to Jakarta and see the wayang and to go to Borobudur and do the things in Jogja.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that day to day, I definitely would rather be in Jakarta.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Now, last question. Do you prefer guitar or do you prefer piano? Anyone? Do you prefer guitar or piano?
I prefer guitar to piano.
Hey, I prefer guitar to piano. What about the others? You can compare other things. No? Okay, good. To sum up, I would like to give the floor to all of you students. You can ask any question to Mr. Jeff. Is it okay, Mr. Jeff? Just,
Yes,
I will
please.
just pick 3 questions only because it's already 9 o'clock. I'm sorry to take your time.
It's okay.
Three
It's okay.
questions. 3 questions for Mr. Jeff, please. The floor is yours. You can just turn on your microphone. I will stop share here. All right, so this is free session.
Okay.
Any kind of question. It can be related to the musical instrument or it can be related to the previous introduction. Or you're going to ask about the culture in the United States. Please do so. All right, the floor is yours. Aza, it seems you have question in your mind. I can read your eyes. Right, Aza.
Mr. Jeff, can you tell me how you feel on Indonesia?
Okay. I've been here for 25 years. So obviously I like a lot of things about Indonesia. My preference to Indonesia, to the United States, both have good things, both have bad things. I've been here 25 years, so I think that I like Indonesia. I prefer living in Indonesia.
Why you prefer living in Indonesia?
I guess number one, my family's here. My wife and my children are in Indonesia, so I prefer being with them. America is very expensive. But on the other hand, I like the food in America. So that would be a preference for America. I also have a lot of friends in America, so that would be a preference for America. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I stay here. What do you think? Would you like to go to America?
I never go there, but I want to go to America.
I think it's a nice place to visit for you, my friend. Yep.
Good. Thank you, Aza. I will take up other 2 questions. Who wants to ask question, please? Alta, Renza, Raj, Raihan, Atta, Zia, Dafa, Rashad, or Echi? Please don't waste this opportunity to ask directly with the native speaker.
Mr. Jeff, I have a question.
Okay.
How did you feel when you first came to Indonesia?
Oh my. When I first got off the airplane, I was looking for the next airplane back to America. was my first feeling. It was very busy, very confusing. I didn't speak the language. Yeah, very confusing, very scary, kind of in a way. Was my first reaction, but very quickly, I learned to really like it.
Okay, thank you,
No,
Mr.
thank you. Very welcome.
Okay, the last question, please.
Mr. Jeff,
Yes.
what's your favorite food?
I think I like steak. And I really like hamburgers and pizza. I like rendang. I like food. I like Mexican food, tacos. But my favorite food would probably be a hamburger that I cook at home for myself. What's your favorite food?
Nasi Padang.
Nasi Padang. I like Nasi Padang too.
Isn't it too spicy for you?
Oh no. Actually, Indonesian food isn't too spicy. Yeah, Thai food, Mexican food, probably spicier as far as padas. Yeah.
Okay, good. So that was 3 questions to conclude our meeting today, to conclude our course today. Thank you very much, Mr. Jeff, for being here with us today, this evening.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me.
Yes, okay. And thank you very much, everyone here. We will meet again, inshallah, next Thursday in the same link and at the same time. Thank you very much. And I'm wishing you have a restful evening. And goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Bye. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Mr. Jeff.
Bye. Welcome.
Terima kasih.